Hey there, Valley View. Happy Sunday evening. This is Principal Jeremy Jones, just coming kind of with your weekly update, and I'm going to try to be quick and mindful of your time. Obviously, we do have a lot of items that we need to talk about because based upon the governor's order that he released this past week, we now know that we will not be back on campus this school year. I realize this is sad and disappointing, and I want you to know as your principal, I hate that we will not be back there on campus. But we are definitely going to be making sure that we're going to continue remote learning. There are things that we want to continue to cover and push, opportunities for our kids to continue and grow. And so realize that the school year is not over. We cannot stop. We still have things that we want to accomplish together and some things to kind of utilize the resources that we have. The packets will be out tomorrow for this upcoming week, but if you have access to the internet and a device, I really want to encourage you to start using iReady Math and iReady Reading. These are some important items that we're going to be using even next year, and so this is a great time for us to grow in what that looks like for our teachers and communicating lessons, and then also accessing it through devices. Now, we are working on for next year on trying to get devices and even hotspots for those that might not have internet access. So it's important right now for those of you who do have access to the internet and can do the iReady Reading and the iReady Math to do that so that we can gather some good data and just kind of know where we sit going into the summer and we plan for next year. Once again, if you don't have internet access, those packets will be available tomorrow at the front of the school, or you can also pick those and packets will be on the bus on Monday. The big question I believe that everyone has currently at this moment is going to have to do with the different end of the year celebrations. And I want you to know that as your principal, we're going to make sure that we have these items. It is our goal, and as I mentioned in a Facebook post, that we are going to have our 5th grade celebration, we're going to have our kindergarten graduation, we're going to have our 1st through 4th grade award ceremony, and we're even going to have our fundraiser awards that are going to take place. The only thing that we got to wait on right now is when we get the release to be able to come back on campus. And that will happen, and we're going to be getting some future dates out there. So know that those things will take place. Now, as I mentioned, this is something that's sad and it's something that's upsetting. And I want my students to know that there is nothing wrong with being sad and being disappointed. And one of the things that we want to try to do as a community and as a school is not just instill within you academic knowledge, but how do we process emotions and how do we process disappointment? And so one of the things for me, whenever I find myself in times of disappointment, I try to find the good, try to find the things that I can celebrate, the things that are silver linings in those situations. And so I'm going to just show you a couple pictures here and give you a little bit of the story, because the way that our community has kind of rallied around this time is something very beautiful. And I think we need to at least celebrate and highlight these things. Here in this first awesome picture, we have McKenna Ellison and Campbell Ellison, who on many days greeted the bus drivers and the teachers on the meal deliveries with their encouraging signs, holding them up and spreading cheer. And this next one, this was an interesting and beautiful little moment to where I arrived there that morning after the storms had come through, and we still had the encouraging post that some mystery student had posted up on our walls. And you'll see right here in this next picture where it's been kind of washed out, but still where it says, "We love you." Thank you to whichever student and family did that. I appreciate it so much, the encouragement. We have our wonderful bus drivers there, and here's Glenn Biddy, who has been helping, making sure meals are getting delivered and knowing which families truly are in need of that, along with our teachers being represented here by Miss Gail Nett, who have been riding the buses those 3 days a week. And so lots of great things that are taking place, and just finding the silver lining. Another thing that we got to do sometimes in times of disappointment is we got to find things that are a little bit comical, things that are a little bit, lighthearted. Now, I don't know if you notice what's going on here. I can't get my hair cut right now. So I'm going to show you something that hopefully will not happen, but we might be in danger if I don't get my hair cut quickly. There you go. That was my senior picture. That will hopefully never happen again. But I know people are sharing theirs online. I'm just going to share mine with my Valley View community. So there you go. Sorry to bother you with that. But I think for the students, it'll be a good laugh. Now, very quickly, let's celebrate some things that we've been celebrating each week. Our top AR point earners in my 3rd through 5th grade. Once again, it is Laura Ratcliffe. Laura Ratcliffe, good job. That is 4 weeks in a row. 4 weeks in a row, Laura, that you've done that. And then for our kindergarten through second grade, it is a new individual during this time that we've been doing remote learning, and it is Landon White. Landon White, very good job. Proud of both of you for the points you're earning. Remember that you can watch those videos in the afternoons. Sorry, they've been so sporadic as far as being released over the last week. I've had some different appointments taking place. But students, watch those. Then be sure to go online and take it. Now, also our house celebration. Remember, each week we are resetting the house points. Last week the Polar Bears won. This week we saw kind of at the beginning of the week the Grizzlies and the Pandas were going back and forth. I checked it a few days ago, and Polar Bears had barely etched. And then I looked right before I came on here, and the house point earner winning group for this week is Panda Bears. Panda Bears, very good job. You beat the Polar Bears by 3 points. 3 points made the difference, okay? Remember, guys, that you can earn those points by doing your lessons and also helping your parents out around home. And then parents, if you'll send that in to Kathy Carter, kcarter@bradleyschools.org. Remember, if you need anything, contact me, let me know, jjones@bradleyschools.org. We do have those packets that'll be out front. You can also return your library books there at the front entrance. We're collecting those, and then we will be announcing at a later date whenever students' items will be able to pick up. That's still a few weeks away, okay? But Dr. Cash is going to be sending out some dates just so that you have something finalized, and school is still in session. So let's push that online learning for those of you that can, and then if you can't, get your packet, and we're going to keep growing that mind, right? No, not my hair. Growing that mind. And this is still a great opportunity to grow in knowledge and understanding, and then see how we can apply it to what's taking place around us. You guys are awesome. Hope everyone has a good week. Contact me if you need anything, and just go Cubs. Very proud of you. See ya. Bye.